Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I figured out that there are things we actually should learn to keep private. There are things that I've shared with maybe some people in the past and I start regretting. There are some things that I've shared with one or two persons and at the end of the day, they end up using it against me, and then I'll figure out, whoa, this person you actually think you trusted is not worthy of hearing that secret. It's something you could actually keep to yourself, because to be honest, so many of them do not care. So many of them just want to get it out, and when they can take advantage of that, they take advantage of it. And some people, when you're telling them, they don't even care to listen. Like, they'll just be like, they're not even paying attention. So based on what I've experienced in the past, I figured out, okay, it is actually good for us to keep some things private to ourselves. It is not everything that is necessary to be shared out there. That's what we're going to be discussing in this topic. In as much as some people do not really care, that some people don't really have secrets, should I say I have secrets? I wouldn't really say I have this secret that is just me that know it and nobody needs to know. It would just be like a secret that maybe something about the family or something, and I feel like it's just the family that need to know. You don't need to tell other people. But yeah, let's dive into this topic. So number one thing is your personal secrets. From what I was saying, I think a lot of people have things they assume to be a personal secret. Like, I believe that almost everyone has a secret or a personal secret that maybe your family member do not even really know about, or maybe one of your family member gets to working when it happened and it is just you and that person that knows about it. But at the end of the day, every one of us or a lot of us have a personal secret, like something we feel that it's a personal secret and we are not proud, we will not be proud to share. Let's take for example, you're single and you're dating a married man and the person is sponsoring your lifestyle, something like this. Maybe it is not something you are proud sharing or telling your friends that, okay, yeah, I have this secret. I feel such information is good to be kept all to yourself. It's your personal secret, because it's not an open relationship, except it's somebody that you're dating, that you know the person will marry you and make you maybe second, third, or fourth or fifth wife. If you know that you people are just doing it based on benefits, you get the money, you get the good life, he gets the cookie, and it's something you should keep personal. It should be a secret. It's not something you should be proud telling anyone, no matter how close you are to that person. But I'm just giving you an example of something that some people might actually assume to be a secret. Not that, yeah, everybody have this type of secret. It could be a secret of maybe how you get things done, and maybe you figure out that some people have seen a scenario whereby people say that whenever they plan on doing this particular thing and they share it out, like maybe let's take for example, you want to fix your TV and you have your plan that this TV, I'm definitely fixing it this month. Now some people will go ahead to tell maybe their friends that I'm going to fix this TV before this month ends, and this is how I'm going to do it. I feel some people have complained where they share something big that they are planning on doing or something that they are trying on stopping, and when they share it, they figure out that they are no more motivated to see it come to pass. There are some things, you know, they are secret and they are personal to you. I figured out that it is not actually advisable to share your personal secret to people. But before you share your personal secret to anybody, you have to make sure that that person is trustworthy. You have to make sure that that person, no matter what, even if you guys, if or you two get into a fight or an argument, they will not use it against you. They will even pretend that you didn't tell them. There are some people that know how to keep secrets well. And how to know this is maybe when you've told them just few things you don't regard as a top secret, and you make them understand that this thing is not something I would want you to share to someone else. Please keep it for me. And no matter the argument or fight or in a circle you find yourself, you still do not hear anybody talk about it and all that. Some people need that accolade or something, keeping secret. But at the end of the day, just try and make sure you have your personal secret all to yourself, because you don't want to regret it when you enter into an argument and you feel embarrassed when they use it against you. It has happened to me. It is not even like a personal secret or a top secret. It's just maybe an experience that I had. Discussion came up. I'm like, you just share your personal experience, like just the way you have shared here, my threesome experience and all that. So it's more like an experience, and you just feel like sharing it because maybe it's a mistake you've made in the past, but you've learned from it, and you're kind of sharing it to someone and be like, this thing that I did that year, and like I regretted it and I've learned my lesson. I wouldn't even go back to that. I never knew it would result to that and all that. And the person you are telling listened, they acted like they cared, and at the end of the day, when the both of you got into an argument, they will use it against you. The person might not be like, yeah, you are so materialistic. That is why you ended up with an old man that you ended up divorcing. I'm just giving you example. You will not be reasoning it like, I thought I told this person this, and I know that it is something that I did in the past, and this thing has taught me a lot, that no matter what, I'll still not go back to that mistake because you've learned your lesson. But they don't even care. They still label you like that. So if you know that that person is so trustworthy that they can't share your secret out, or they can't use it against you when you guys enter into an argument or a fight, then it's all good to share. But to be honest, I feel like personal secret is personal. There's a reason why it is called personal secret. So it should always remain personal. Now the second one is other people's secrets. There's a reason why there is secret. There are some people that are comfortable letting out their secret to other people. Not that they don't have personal secrets, but there are some personal secrets that is not so personal, or you feel something is not something they can use against you, or you've gotten comfortable with this person that you feel it is okay to share. Most times we're in a vulnerable moment, and we feel like letting some things out, and when we let it out and we get the encouragement we need from the person we are talking to, that will feel better. If you're someone that people rely on you, someone has relied on you, and they open up their mouth and tell you their personal secret, I feel it is very okay to keep their personal secret all to yourself. You and them know that secret. Let it just be that way. People's personal secret should just remain a top secret. You're not supposed to share it, and it makes people to actually trust you, to be able to talk to you. So this is the second thing that I feel we should keep private to ourselves. When someone tells you their personal secret, just try and keep it to yourself. And even if you don't tell it to others, whenever you guys enter into an argument or quarrel or fight, just make sure you don't use it against them. No matter how that person got you angry, no matter, even if that friendship destroys, even if that friendship is not coming back together again, just try possible best not to use it against them. Just try possible best not to tell the second person. Just keep it to yourself. The third thing I feel we should always keep secret is our family problems. To be honest, nobody cares. Your family problem should remain with your family. One thing you should know is that everyone and every family have their issues. No matter how rich or popular that family is, they have their problems. Everybody have their issues in life. They have things they want to fix. So you bringing your family problem and you are telling them when they have their own family problem, I don't know what you're trying to get out of it. Do you want them to discourage you from staying with your family, or do you want them to help sort out your family issues? Now, there are some kind of issues that you can tell people that that will give you solution to it. But there are kind of family problems that you don't really share. Just try to sort it out within your family. For example, when maybe, let's say, your junior sister or your elder sister or your elder brother or your dad or your mom is misbehaving, it is not necessary to share it. Your dad or your mom is misbehaving, and then you feel like sharing it and telling other people, my dad is doing this, he's a bad man, he's not good, why would he do something like that, he's not supposed to be doing this. Like, let it, if you want to gist it among your siblings, because you guys are family. So obviously all of you know that problem, but you sharing it outside of your family, nah. It's not worth it. There are other things you can talk about family, especially beautiful and good memory that people can say, oh, this person is from a very good home. When, let's say, for example, you come from a broken home, you don't need to give the details of why, of who caused the problem and all that. Because another thing is that a lot of people will still judge you based on that. If you make any little mistake, they'll be like, oh, it's because your family is this. It's because your dad is always misbehaving, that you are following his footsteps. It's because you came from a broken home, that's why you're behaving like this. So I feel there are some things in your family that you should just keep secret. So your family problem, just keep it secret. Because the thing is, the person you're talking to, they have their family problem too, and they are not telling you about it. They're trying to sort it out by themselves within their family. Number 4, relationship issues. Your relationship issues. This one is, it's kind of somehow, but to be honest, I don't think it's necessary to be sharing your relationship issues. Who cares? A lot of people experience issues in their relationship. No matter how sweet a relationship is, anybody that is in a relationship faces one or two backslide. So I feel like it's not necessary to be sharing your relationship issues with others. Some people are not happy that you're dating that person. Some people are not happy that you're in that relationship, especially some people that are not in a relationship, or relationship doesn't favor them, and they want to take you out of that relationship. They wouldn't say any good thing about your relationship. They want to always advise you to just step out of the relationship. And one thing again is, most times you want to share it and get an advice from someone else to know how they will advise, how it will work out. When you share and they give you their advice, maybe their honest advice, and then when you now settle with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you now see that person as an enemy. You feel that the person is trying to take you out of the relationship, maybe because they're not in a relationship, or because they're not succeeding in a relationship, or even if they are doing well in their relationship, maybe you feel that they are not happy for you. They just want to spoil things for you. So if you feel or get that way, it is not necessary sharing it, since you will not take the advice and still use it against them, the advice they gave you. So I feel your relationship problem should be kept to yourself. Except there is a particular friend that you trust so well, or a relation, maybe a brother or a sister you trust so well, that that is very good in understanding human behavior. Then you can share and get solution. But I believe that if you're having issue in your relationship and you're trying your possible best to get solution, I think you can browse online to check how to sort out this. But if you're not getting any advice that will work for you by watching YouTube videos or checking Google, there are a lot of relationship experts that you can get in contact with. Those people are top-notch at keeping people's discussions secret when it comes to relationship or sex-related stuff. If you're having that issue, you can discuss with them. They understand the etiquette and they know that this is a relationship issue. It's not something I should be sharing out and be telling people, I got this client, and they say they can actually use the story to encourage someone else, but they are not saying it is you. They won't mention your name. So they know the best advice to give you. They know how to, they can do counseling for you. They are marriage counselors, relationship therapists, they are psychologists you can talk to that will help your relationship. So any issue you're having in your relationship, you should try to sort it out within the both of you. Or if you have to invite a third party, the third party should be a psychologist or a counselor or relationship expert or something like that. Some of them will still use it against you. Some people, when you fight with them, they will be like, yeah, it's because you're this, that's why your relationship never works. Yeah, it's because of this, that's why they are always taking advantage of you in a relationship. They will always find one or two things to use against you when you share your relationship issues with them. So I feel relationship issue is something you should keep private. But if you have someone that is very good at understanding human behavior, that you can just share. Like, for example, if I feel like I'm having issue in my relationship and I need to talk to someone, I'll talk to my junior sister, because I feel like she kind of understands human behavior and thinking. She studied law, so she gets to understand, and she can actually give you an advice, and she's someone you can trust, and She's your sister. She wouldn't want, no matter how bad things get, it will just end within the both of you. She won't go and be sharing to a stranger that, oh, my sister did this. Because she wouldn't want to share her family dirty secret out there. And she understands that. So I feel that if you want to confide in someone, let it be someone that is a relation, maybe a sister or a brother, that know that they wouldn't want to share your dirty lining outside because it will dirty their own image, you know. Number 5 is your income or your financial situation. I'm not saying that when things are not working for you that you can't really talk to someone, you know. When you talk to someone, when people actually know your problem, that's when they can help you. But make sure that if you're talking to someone about your financial situation, is someone that gets to understand. Now, you don't need to be telling people, I make so much, I make $20,000 in a month. Like, it will look like they'll see you as, oh, you're bragging. And some people will come as fake friends. They want to attach themselves to you because they feel, oh, you are doing well, so they want to eat from you. They are not coming for you because they like you as a person. They're coming for you because they feel like you're doing well and they need to take advantage. And your financial maybe issues, even if you're not doing well, I think you just keep it to yourself. You see, whenever I'm doing something, if my income is not really coming and is not coming forth anymore, whenever my dad calls me and he always asks, how are you doing? I'm good. How is your work? Fine. He's my dad. Whenever he asks me, how is your work? I hope it's going well. I'll say, fine. Yes, it's going well. Keeping it to myself, and I'm working on how to get it better. He might not know that you're not doing well, that it's not working as you planned, or the way it was booming before is not booming again. But I feel it's not necessary. Everybody have financial issues here and there. Yeah, no matter what. Even the big men you see today, sometimes the business they put their money in collapses and it doesn't work. They don't get the return. They face loss. So a lot of people face financial crisis. You know, it is never like stable, except you're doing like 9 to 5 and you know that this money is your stable salary. But no matter the salary, you have bills to pay, and sometimes unforeseen circumstances come in and you get to spend more than what you budgeted or planned out for. So, well, necessarily, I don't think it's necessary to share your financial whatever. You're winning to yourself, and appreciate God. You're not winning, just keep it to yourself and try to work things out and make it better. Except, well, even if you're looking for someone that will help you, you don't need to tell them, I am broke. I don't have. They will take advantage of it and give you less. So you settle for less. They'll be like, okay, yeah, there's no need now. You will definitely settle for less because you actually need money. So you settle for this. And you don't need to still brag to people and be like, yeah, I'm rich, I have money, so that they'll rate you high and all that. Just keep this secret to yourself. It is for you and it's for you alone. Just if you're winning, just keep winning. If you're not winning, just keep it that way and try to work your best to win. Okay? Because fake friends will come when you're winning. When you're not winning, a lot of people will just go because there's nothing they'll gain from you. Some people will still take advantage of it. Some people will make you to settle for less because they see that, oh, you're not winning, so you actually deserve a little. So I feel it is important to keep your financial status or your income secret to yourself. So I know that there are other things that we should keep to ourselves. Please leave it down there below in the comment section. Tell me other things you feel that we should keep personal. So these are top 5 things that I feel we should actually keep personal. I'm going to see you next time on the next one. Bye.